Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch scale Jaina Solo action figure. Now this is the figure that won the fan vote. There was some controversy that some people think that people cheated to get this one made. But I don't know if that's true or not. And she is also, you can see down there it says Legends. She is like the extended universe, what they call Legends now, that's not part of canon anymore. She is from the books that were written about the events after the classic trilogy. And yeah, they're all thrown out the window, obviously, because if you watch the current movies, The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens, there's no Jaina Solo, there's only Ben Solo, Kylo Ren. And Rey is apparently not related to any of them, so yep, she doesn't exist in canon anymore, so you gotta read the books if you want to see her. But I still think she looks cool, which is why I got her. And she's number 56. There's a little description there if you want to read it. I don't know a whole lot about her. Basically, I just know that she is Leia and Han's daughter, and she's a Jedi, and she's trained by Luke Skywalker, and she has 2 brothers. That's really all I know. And what the description says on the back. Okay, let's open her up. Or should I mention that she has a picture there? She has a picture there.
That's nice.
Now let's open her up. Okay, there she is opened up. And I think she is really well done. For a character that's not considered canon anymore, and I don't know a whole lot about her, her figure is really well done, and I really like it.
Yeah.
Which is odd. So even if you don't care about this character, you might still like the figure.
Yeah, she's cool looking. I think her ponytail is weird.
One of my favorite things before I even opened it, like I didn't notice in preview pictures, but when I got it in person, I'm like, that looks like Han Solo. I mean, they really did like sculpt her face to make it look like Harrison Ford a little bit. You can see hints of his face in there.
Yeah, she actually looks like she could be their child, unlike someone else.
Yeah. Kylo Ren does not resemble...
No, he doesn't look like he's related to fucking either one of them at all.
But I mean, that's real life thing. She's a character that doesn't have an actress playing her, so that's different. But yeah, they definitely have Han Solo's mouth there, and his eyebrows and eyes. I'm not sure if there's Leia. I don't really see Leia there.
I did a little bit, like the general shape of her face and her hair color.
Oh,
she
yeah.
definitely looks more like Han, but...
Yeah. This is Han's daughter. I don't know how
He's got dominant genes!
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. And it's kind of funny, I was talking to someone, and it's like, how do they screw up so many of the Luke's faces, but they're able to pull off making a female character resemble Harrison Ford to look like it's his daughter? Like, that's pretty impressive. They're able to pull that off on a 6-scale figure. I mean, on a 6-inch figure. But then they screw up Luke Skywalker's face so bad.
When they have an example.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real person. You can look at him.
Maybe it's harder to make a real person. I don't know. But it's just odd that they can do this. It's pretty impressive. Unless they just came up with some new technology and they could make better Lukes now. I don't know. I thought it was odd. Like, I looked up pictures of Jaina Solo back when I seen that she was winning the fan vote. And then when they finally showed the figure they were going to make when it won, I'm like, that seems kind of weird that they'd pick a flight suit. Because most of the pictures I seen wasn't in a flight suit. But then I read a comment or something online, someone who bought this figure, and you could take this off, and she basically has a suit that doesn't look like a flight suit underneath. So that's pretty cool. So it could be flight suit Jaina Solo or just Jedi Jaina Solo. Jaina. I keep wanting to call her Jane, but it's Jaina. Sounds probably going to correct me like it's Jaina.
Jaina.
Jaina. Jaina.
It's Jaina Solo. She's Jaina Solo. I touched my Jaina Solo. You touched your Jaina Solo?
No, there's other people there. But yeah, it's funny. This isn't the first time a toy made me want to check out a movie or a book or something before, but it kind of makes me want to see... Well, also because of The Last Jedi, it kind of makes me want to read them. non-canon books, but I don't know if I ever do that because there's a ridiculous amount of them now. But
there's already so many things I'm supposed to read that I haven't.
Yeah, there's too much stuff. Too many books to read, too many shows to watch. But she comes with a blaster that looks a lot like Han Solo's blaster. Maybe it is his blaster. I don't know. I haven't read it. Maybe she gave it. Maybe he gave it to her. I don't know. But it does look similar. I think it is a little different.
She might have modified it.
Yeah. And she comes with a purple lightsaber, or possibly pink, or...
I think it's like fuchsia.
Yeah. So, different than the usual blue, red, or green colors.
This is my girl saber.
Yeah. Pretty much. Mace Windu had the purple lightsaber. Usually it's
Does
just...
anybody have an orange lightsaber?
I think so. I think there's a Wookiee that has an orange one.
I would want an orange one.
But, and she comes with this helmet, which is a really cool looking helmet. It looks like Luke's X-Wing style helmet, but black and yellow. It looks really cool. I like the way they did the little visor thing. It looks pretty damn cool. Did it fit on either easily? Oh yeah, that goes on super easy. It looks pretty good.
See, now with the helmet on, her ponytail makes sense.
Well, maybe, I guess that's why it's like that.
Yeah, because without the helmet, it's like, if you're going to let that much of your hair hang out loose, why'd you even put it in a ponytail?
Yeah. Because of her helmet. That is pretty cool. This is, like, seriously one of the best Star Wars Black Series figures, and it's based on a character that doesn't count anymore.
There's only one thing I'm seeing that really kind of bothers me.
What?
And it's that her lightsaber is like... I can't tell what it is, but there's something that makes it look in certain angles like it's like twisted.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what that is.
I think it's just like the surface of it is uneven or something.
I don't know. That might not be in everybody's. Because like you can't feel it.
No, it's certain angles it looks fine, and then you turn it to the side and it looks like it's twisted again.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's a Twizzler.
But I'm going to try to take this... Well, I guess we'll go over to her in the flight suit first before I take it off.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what she looks like without it.
But it does look like sort of like the X-Wing classic flight suit, but it's all black. And it's got these big strappy things. And
I always thought, like, the strappy things, unless you need to be wearing that, those are really impractical, and I would definitely hurt myself.
well, like real pilots have those.
Yeah, but she's not in the plane.
Well, maybe she's supposed to be just jumping out of it. But, okay. Yeah, I think it looks cool. And this is very flexible. But, yeah, I think they did a pretty good job on it. I really thought this was your only option. But it's removable, so let's take it off and see what that looks like. You can take the suit off by unsnapping it there and there. So there she is without the flight suit on. So you can... I mean, I don't know why they didn't show this off in, like, the previews and stuff. Like, this is something I think is a big deal, because I know there was people that were kind of annoyed she was in the flight suit. So they should have showed that, you know, you can take that off and have her in more of a normal suit.
Yeah, we were discussing before off camera, but it's really cool that they made the flight suit an option, but I definitely prefer her without it.
Yeah, like, when she has a flight suit on, it makes it look like she's just going to be a pilot, basically, but when you got this, she can go up lightsaber in and shooting and all kinds of stuff. I mean, she could do that in the flight suit, but it just seems like she would take it off first.
And it looks good, too. Like, I like the design of her jacket, and I like her body shape and everything. She looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And you said she looks like kind of like a Kill Bill.
Yeah, it really reminds me of the yellow Kill Bill suit, but black. I don't know why it reminds me of that so much. Almost
like they reversed the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Now in ours there is some paint mess ups. You can see there's a little bit of the orangish yellow color like splattered right there. It's probably not going to be on everybody's. And for me, I'm just going to fix it up.
And she does have like a little white spot on the front of her leg.
Oh yeah, what is that?
I don't know if that's a rub or what.
Well, I think it's a piece of plastic. That's weird. Well, I can paint over it. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this figure. maybe it was because it was the fan vote one. They did an extra good job on it.
She looks awesome, and like the few little tiny mistakes are very minuscule.
Mm-hmm. I like the color of her belt and holster too. It's like almost like a gunmetal color. Mm-hmm. Looks pretty cool. And you're saying like her body shape looks good too. When you take the flight suit off, you can see her body shape.
Yeah, she's like it's a good feminine shape without being like over exaggerated.
Yeah, and like usual, you can pop the blade off of the lightsaber, although it seems to be really stuck.
Don't make that noise.
Maybe you can't.
It seems like you should be able to. Yeah, you can hang it there.
Yeah, I think you can. It's just I never had one be this stuck before. There we go. Yeah, it was really stuck in there. Okay.
And then you can give her a different colored blade if you don't like her silly fuchsia.
I like it. It's different.
I'm not totally against it. I do think it's a little silly.
Yep. She's a really cool figure. There she is with her helmet on, but no flight suit, in case you just wanted to do that for some reason.
So you can't, like, hit her in the head with stuff. Duh.
I guess we'll look at articulation real quick. As you can turn her head. Her hair is pretty flexible, so it's not really going to hinder much.
Oh, and I would say that I was worried when we took her flight suit off that her hair would look like it was hovering. Because there's nothing in between, but it doesn't look bad.
No, it looks pretty good. And at her shoulders, she can go like that. The elbow. Whoa. Why don't they all do that if they're not going to have...
That is good.
If they don't have a double joint, why don't they all make them go like that? Because there's so many Black Series figures that don't have a double joint, but it can't go that far. I mean, it might just... That's probably a lot to do with her arm being so skinny, though. But still, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's almost double joint
For a
quality.
single joint, that's ridiculous.
And you can spin. Then at the wrist, it can spin. It also has a hinge. And is this arm? Yeah, that one goes up that good too. Then underneath your boobies, so you could. Whoa!
She can go ridiculous amounts.
Yeah. So her articulation has turned out to be pretty damn good. And then there's also a joint there. The joints are hidden pretty well. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to move one without the other, but you can see that's pretty good.
The only thing is that when you do bend her extreme, that the lines look funny,
yeah.
But that's unavoidable with that outfit. That's yeah. I'm not going to fault him for that.
That happens with figures. Then she could do about that much of a split. She can kick out that far, which is pretty damn far.
Yeah, she'll kick you in the face.
Which is good, because she probably does that with her Jedi ninja stuff. Then she can spin there. She's got double jointed knees, which are pretty good.
You can almost kick her own ass.
Mm-hmm. Then at the ankles, it has that crazy tilt, and also the hinge joint.
She's got really damn good articulation.
Mm-hmm.
I usually don't even say anything during that part of the video, but hers is good.
Yeah, I'd say it's better than the average Black Series figure, just by a little bit. Now there's Jaina next to her daddy, Han Solo. And it's kind of funny, but I think they did a better job of getting some of Harrison Ford's features in her face than they did on this one. It kind of makes me want them to make a new version of Han Solo, because I think they can do a better job now. They definitely have this smirk, and I mean, you could kind of see this resemblance in their lips. But, yeah, it definitely looks like they're related. And here is Leia. And this is the A New Hope version of Leia. The re-released version has a much better face.
It still doesn't look exactly like Leia, though, so it's hard to compare the features.
Yeah.
Like, it's much better, but I don't know.
Yeah. It kind of, well, maybe the nose a little bit, but it almost looks like she has Han Solo's nose. So I don't know. Well, that's cool seeing the Han and Leia next to their daughter. She's a little shorty next to her. I wonder if she's supposed to be tall like that. There you can see the two different blasters, and they are different. Han's has like a thingamajiggy on it and looks a little bigger. Yeah.
Definitely similar, though.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Their holsters are also extremely similar.
Well, she has a little bit of difficulty standing up. You can get her standing up, but it's not as easy because she's got tiny little feet. But yeah, her belt definitely looks the same. They're same style, at least.
I just think every woman has tiny feet.
And there's Jaina next to her uncle, Luke Skywalker, in his X-Wing flight suit. So you can see the similarities. Just basically different colors. So there's Jaina Solo next to her brother from another reality, Kylo Ren, or Ben Solo. And I don't really know much about Jaina, but I already like her better than Kylo Ren. Okay, so this figure is really cool, and I like it a lot more than I thought I would. I mean, I thought it looked kind of cool in the pictures, but in person, it's like one of the best Black Series figures.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that this is one of my favorites of the whole series, even though it's a character I know nothing about at all.
Yeah.
She's like, a couple of my favorite figures are ones that I don't know anything about.
Yeah, like Darth Revan's pretty damn cool. He's another one he's from a video game, and I guess there lots of comics and stuff did backstories on him.
And there's also like, I really like, what's her name, Hera?
Yeah.
Which, like, I know she's canon, but I've never seen the cartoons and stuff she's in, and I really like her figure.
That's another cool one. But I'd say my favorite part about this figure is the face and how they got Harrison Ford's, like, hints of him in there. That's just crazy for such a small figure. And I really like that you have the option of the flight suit or non-flight suit, because I like both versions. And I really like the helmet, too. The helmet is really well done and just looks like a really cool helmet.
I'd say my favorite parts are I really like her face as well. And as simple as it is, I really like that outfit.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's cool looking.
I like it with the flight suit off. And I'm glad you can switch them because, like I said, there was no hint or anything that you could do that until you get the thing.
Yeah.
And I do like her purple lightsaber because it's different than the usual purplish.
It's not my favorite color, but I do think it's cool. It's different.
Yeah. Well, this figure's awesome, so
we recommend her.
Yeah.
Ha.
Unless you just don't want anything to do with the character that's not canon anymore, or if you don't know about her, I can understand. But still, I'm pretty happy with it. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Me?
Han Solo, so you've come to confront me.
No, Ben. No, I haven't. That would be stupid. Because you're a little shit, and you'd probably just kill me.
Then what are you doing here?
Well, I'm not going to confront you, but your sister is.
Sister? I don't have a sister.
Oh no, you do. The problem is, you're too busy to notice me because you're always staring in the mirror at your oddly shaped chest muscles.
What? I wasn't... I was checking for...
Yeah, I know what you were doing. You've been a really shitty son to our parents. I mean, I know it's hard, you being adopted and all.
What? I'm not adopted.
Yeah, you are. I thought you knew that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. I mean, I figured you would know by now because, I mean, you just look in the mirror and you'd be like, damn, you just see that you don't look like me or Leia.
Can't be true. Then that means that Darth Vader's not really my grandfather.
Nope. You're just some little weirdo. They found you as an orphan on this weirdo planet full of weirdos.
That can't be true. That's impossible!
Yeah, so I'm sorry, so this trilogy is not about you anymore, goodbye, Ben!
You think I'm just gonna let you kill me? I don't care if I am related to Darth Vader. I'm still gonna be the next Darth Vader.
No, you're not.
Nice shot, Dad!
Yep. Still the kind of shots I take.
Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe and eat. Oh!